Landon, a couple games in at left guard. Do you feel like you're settling in at that position a little bit more?
I mean, I think so. I mean, you still have to be able to play wherever the coaches need you to play if anything happens. So, I feel like, the more reps you get, the more practice you have, the more you settle into it.
How much easier is it for you to have that week, though, where you can settle in at one particular position versus having to be that versatile guy when you were backing up and you could go in at each position?
I mean, I think it's, part of having value is being able to play and, wherever the coaches need you. So definitely beneficial to have time at one position, but at the same time, you want to make sure you're ready to go at any position they need you.
Have you spent much time practicing next to Jordan?
Yes.
You feel comfortable you guys moving the same way and passing stuff off?
Been practicing with Jordan, Dillard, and other tackles too. So I think that's a key part is practicing with everybody and getting to know how Jordan moves different than Dillard, moves different than Brett. Then you gotta kind of feel, and they gotta get to know how I move too. So it's getting to really refine how we take steps together, how we do very specific things.
How does Jordan move differently than Andre?
Jordan is a large human, as you know. Takes up a little more space, so fitting things closely, there's less space there.
Whenever we've talked to you, you've always been pretty critical of your own play. Over the last few days with the extra time, did you take a step back and kind of evaluate how you played so far, and what did you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to kind of have a 30,000-foot view of, what you're doing. It's a lot of times, especially offensive line, we get very keen on being in the moment and, taking a step back and realizing, am I fixing the things that I need to fix? What are my issues now? What is persistent? What's staying with me? What are the, major things that I need to fix? I think I've done an okay job of, correcting the things that my teammates and coaches say that I need to work on. There's still a ton of work to be done. I don't feel great of how I played so far, but, it's the key thing and the thing we preach around here is trying to get 1% better every day and fixing the little things.
You didn't really get to practice until right up to the edge of the season. So what was that like, kind of working through, adapting to the team and the league without having that ramp up period, and what's it been like as the weeks have gone on in terms of adjusting?
I mean, it is what it is. It's, I can sit here and tell you the excuse that, I didn't have the off season or whatever it may be, so that's why I played. No, it's not a reason. I had time. I had all the opportunities to try to get as best I could in the circumstances that I was in. So, obviously it's been a learning opportunity every week, every day that I'm out here.
What's it like having Lane back in practice? And as a young guy, I mean, did it kind of open your eyes to the whole thing about mental illness and how it can affect just about anybody?
Yeah, it's been phenomenal having Lane back. I think we're all close in the O-line room, so, we're all family in there. So, it was sad whenever he was gone, but now that he's back, I mean, we're grateful to have him back. We love him. He brings a lot of life and energy into that room, and so, at the end of the day, it's about, how he is as a person and taking care of himself, and that's the most important thing for him. So, having him back around the guys, it's been great, and we all love that he's around the facility, around us now. It's great to have him back.
What have you learned about Jalen Hurts through six games?
And what? Very broad question.
What's that?
It's a very broad question.
Well, what have you learned about his demeanor? How he reacts to losses, that kind of thing.
Jalen, I think, does a great job of, being in the moment, kind of next play mentality. It really doesn't matter what's happened in the past. He's got that mindset to try to keep improving every chance that he gets and not letting things get in his head and, weigh him down. He doesn't really, something bad happens to play before. He's, it's in the past, we'll fix it later, but now it's, this play is the most important play.
You talked about that 30,000-foot view. You like to take a look at your play. Did the extra time help you with that over the weekend?
Yeah, I think it does. It's a great opportunity to be able to sit down and talk with, some of the coaches and staff more one-on-one about, what are these specific things. Let's sit down, really get into the film, the technique, the practice film, whatever we need to to say, you know, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What can I fix? What can I get better at?
Landon, to build off of the previous question about Lane, you know, I feel like every organization says we have your back, right? But to see the way that this team has really rallied around him, and you know, Brandon and Lane have both been very open about the anxiety. Does that make you feel at ease as a rookie that you truly can come in and talk to anybody about anything?
It does, and you know, you guys don't see a lot of the stuff that goes on inside the facility with players, but you know, the way the situation was handled, the care that everybody in this facility has for everybody. I mean, it really is a family, and that's one thing that I think makes people feel better about. You know, a lot of people may see this as coming to work, and you know, I don't really feel that way. It's, you know, I leave my family at the house and I come here, and this is just this is my family. This is, you know, home to me. So I think it really is, you know, it's a great thing to be able to have that.